Welcome back, everybody. My name is Dave Hayes, and this is Hayes Tech. I really appreciate you guys stopping in for another review. For those of you that watched my last video, it was a real short vlogging type video. Hey, I kind of gave you a heads up to what this video is going to be on. And basically, it is going to be on some Wi-Fi products for your PC. Here on my left, which would look like on the right on the TV, I think. I don't know if it's crisp. I don't know. This one is the USB HD webcam. That's the name of it. 1080p camera with built-in sound, a digital microphone, LED lights, and it's for your desktop or your PC. It's got a clip on it where you can clip it on the lid to your laptop, and away you go. This one here is the Logitech C920S. Guys, I recommend this one here. This one here, it retails for about $30 to $40, but you can get them for flash sales for like 20 bucks. This one is a nice one. This one's pretty nice too. I'm just a big fan of Logitech. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to put these two cheap USB 1080p webcams to the test today. For that. And so what do you say we go ahead and get into this? And as always, remember to like, share, and subscribe. You hit that notification icon to get a notification of my videos as soon as they're released. That way you don't miss any of them. Alright, we're going to go ahead and open up the boxes, let you guys see exactly what you get when you purchase these products. So the first one is the No Name brand. It comes in a box that has like snaps on all four sides. You just kind of got to lift all the snaps like that. And of course, now I've opened up all of these beforehand, except for this one, just because I kind of know what's in here. I was really curious as to what we would get in here. But you get a USB cord and volume control. It's a standard USB. But before you run this, or before you plug that in, you need to throw that disc into your computer and just let the software run. Once the software is done, reboot your computer, plug in your microphone, and it'll pick it up automatically. But you get a microphone, installation disc, and of course some nice reading material. I do like the case it comes in. I kind of wish the Logitech would have come in a nice heavy-duty case like this. But you have your lens here. You have speakers. No, you have your microphones on each side here. And of course you have your on-off switch for your mic. You can shut the mic off. Turn it that way, your mic is off. Turn it this way, oops, turn it this way, your mic is on. This switch here is, if you want to take a picture, you just push it and it'll take a snapshot of whatever the camera is looking at. So now let's go ahead and move on over to the Logitech. The Logitech comes in a cardboard box. I think other than the cardboard box, it's pretty well packaged. It has a lot of weight to it. That one over there did not have a lot of weight to it. So you're going to have to cut the tape on top, and when you open it, you're greeted with a bunch of items that are pre-packaged, and then of course your instructions are right here. There is no installation disc, and that makes it nice because it says it works with Windows and Mac. From what I've read, it said Windows and Mac. Now I can't test the Mac part of it, whether it works with a Mac, but we're going to go ahead and see how well it works with a PC. I am running Windows 10, just in case those of you want to know. It's Windows 10. What do we get in the box? I can tell you right now, the camera is heavy. So all the weight that I was feeling in the box is definitely the camera. It's completely, I'm going to say aluminum because it's completely covered with these peel off scratch things. And they wouldn't do that if it was plastic. At least I wouldn't think they would. Holy cow, they have this thing packaged up tight with this cellophane stuff. Yes, this is made of aluminum. Wow, that is some very good build quality. Now I can understand why the price tag is more on this. Now wait a minute, no, this is plastic. Why is it so heavy? Well, I can tell you right now, the attachment is much heavier made and much better than the one over there. It actually, in the attachment, it has a little 1/4 inch attachment for putting it on a tripod, which is awesome. This one does not have that feature. It is just a clamp. And we're going to see how good those clips work too. So far, I'm giving it to Logitech. I can tell you right now that the clamp is made of metal and it's covered in rubber. So I'm guessing it's going to stick really good. I like how it folds up. Again, you have your USB attachment here. And that's pretty much it. That's what you're going to get with both of these. Oh, this is the lens cover. I'm not going to put that on. But you can actually snap this over here like this. Actually, we'll go ahead and put it on, make it official. I just don't want to smudge up the camera. Yeah, it just slides over and then you can close it. That way you know nobody is going to turn on your camera remotely through internet connection or whatever. If they hack your computer, they can't turn your camera on and look around your room or whatever as long as this cap's on it. That feature is nice. We'll see if it interferes with the video once we hook it up. So right now I'm definitely giving it to the Logitech. It just feels good. It's got some weight to it. It feels solid. It's rubbery in places where it needs to be. I like the fact that it has the attachment. Now they are both 1080p, but this one feels like I'd break it. If I squeeze it hard enough, I could actually break this one here. That's how it feels. Now, I'm not saying that's how it is, but that's how it feels. So let's go ahead and try these out and see what it looks like on my laptop. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and we're going to take the no-name brand first, and we're going to put this on my laptop, and we're going to see what it looks like, okay? So we're going to spread it open, clip it on, and it is semi-adjustable. Okay, I'm not really digging the attachment too good. Looks like I've got to raise the camera or the laptop way up here for it to get me right. Of course, I can tilt my screen, so that's not a big deal. Now, I forgot. We have to use the installation disc first, so let me go ahead and open up my DVD. So we're going to go to Windows. Notice it has Linux, Mac, and Windows. So the camera will work for Windows, Mac, and Linux. You just have to install the right drivers. Now I'm going to go ahead and look for driver install. Setup. I'm just going to hit setup. Okay, so it's done. So the next thing I have to do is I have to shut it down. I have to reboot my system. Okay, so we just rebooted the computer. Let's go back and hook this back up to the computer now. Realtech. Okay, this is it. Realtech USB wireless LAN utility. Now see, I had this hooked up to my computer, and my computer was working. My PC, not my laptop. But on my PC back there, I did have this hooked up. It went a little easier because I don't have an inbuilt camera like I do on my laptop. So let me see if I can just go to camera. Okay, yeah, it's not gonna, I can't use it through here. So that's weird. See, it's not seeing this. I might have to do this on my PC in the back and let you guys see what it looks like. So we're just going to unplug it. And I am going to uninstall that. I don't want it conflicting with the Logitech. So I'm going to go ahead and uninstall that software. And when I'm done, we'll be back. Wow. Okay, guys. In order for me to even get the Logitech to work on my laptop, I had to install some programs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you to the computer now, and I'm going to show you what the camera looks like. And I'm going to show you the programs that I installed. So here we are in the camera, if you guys can see me. As you guys can see me You can see me on it. Now, if you just go to the home, these are what you're going to get. You're going to get standard widescreen. If you click the widescreen, it will go to widescreen. Now, notice there is a little latency in the audio and the way I look. Now, it's a little slower, and and this is 1080p too. So, anti-flicker, we have it on. It's NTSC 60 hertz or PAL 50 hertz. I'm just going to leave it where it's at. But if you want, you can go into the advanced. This is how I got my picture looking the way it is. The picture was kind of blotchy on my face, and I got rid of that with color intensity and the auto white balance. And right now it's running in autofocus mode. If I click that off, I can actually move the focus to blur it out or whatever, you know. Right, I guess down here it's like in infinity focus. So if I put my hand up there, and if I click on the focus, there, I can focus it right into my hand. And then we'll just take it back so it focuses on me. So you guys can see that it's working on here. I could not get the other one to function on this laptop. It just wouldn't work. No matter what I did, I just couldn't get it to work. I think it's probably the drivers in that other camera that was not allowing it to do what it's supposed to be doing. But it does work on my PC back there. And my guess is if your PC or laptop does not have a camera built into it, it's going to work, and it'll work just fine, because I'm running Windows 10 back there as well. So the next time you guys see me, we're going to be on my other computer with the other camera hooked in, and we'll see what that one looks like. I just want to say again that this Logitech has microphones here and here, and it does have a privacy screen that if you flip down, it will completely block your view, so you don't get any weirdos trying to peep in on you if they hack your system. So one thing I don't like about this is I can't make it big. This is all the bigger it is. There is no settings in here to make it any bigger. I had to go online, and I had to go to Logitech, and I had to go to their support page. But when I got there, I'm just going to show you guys the ones that you're going to want to install, because it will not work unless you install these. At least on my laptop it didn't. And the camera settings. That's what I installed. And I am running Logitech camera settings. That's how I got this working. Again, what I don't like, this is all the bigger I can make it. I can't get it full screen. I don't like that. What do you say we go ahead and jump on my PC, and I'll show you guys what the Realtech camera looks like. Okay, so we are back on my PC back here, and I know this camera works back here, and I know that the Logitech will work on this computer too. I don't know what made me think to try it on my PC, because I like using the camera software that is embedded in the device itself, and my PC has an app, or I'm so used to phones, it has an app in it for a camera. The problem is this PC doesn't have a camera. But as soon as I plugged in this camera and brought up that camera app, it worked. It brought it up fine. Now we're going to go ahead and look at the screen, and I'm going to show you the differences between this and the Logitech. Okay, so first thing I want to notice on the screen is it doesn't focus. It doesn't have a focus. My hand is kind of in focus. This is 720p. Even though the box says right on the box that this is a 1080p camera, it's only 720p. One thing I like about the camera is notice it's full screen. And that's because I'm using the camera app that comes right on the PC. If I drop it down to its small setting, at least I can use the computer and I have it. But with the camera app that comes with the PC, Windows, it does give me some settings that I can get down through and change some things around, stuff like that. I do have a brightness setting, although it didn't change anything for me. To me, it just looks blurry. Now, could I use this? Absolutely. I could use this if I needed to. So it's perfectly usable. And who knows, I may have touched the lens with my fingers and made it blurry. As a matter of fact, Okay, I didn't use an alcohol swab or anything on it, but it's still, it just looks blurry. Now, but for a webcast or a podcast or something like that, it's perfectly usable. And I noticed that the latency isn't as bad as the Logitech, and I think that's because it's recording in 720p. But notice when I talk, it's almost spot on. Now it's skipping some, but it is right. It's not like the video is slower than my voice coming out is. So at least that works. I could use this. I could definitely use this for vlogging, whatever, on my computer. It would definitely do fine for me for that. But if I had to pick between the two, I'm definitely going to go with the Logitech. I just think it's a better camera. I like the fact that it's heavyweight. It feels like a quality camera. Even though the price difference is only about $10, the Logitech just feels like a better camera. And you guys judge for yourself. I'm going to have video of both of this on my B-Cam here. My B-Cam, which is my good camera, it's my M50, is going to be doing all of the footage off the screen because it does a better job at that. Okay guys, I just wanted to show you that the Logitech screen recorder is working, and there you go. So it is working on my PC. It kicks in and out every once in a while, but it's working. So okay, what did we come away with? Well, number one, I'm going to give my pluses that I like about the Realtech webcam first. I like the fact that I can go full screen on this. Now, I'm not sure that it is inherent in the camera or the camera software, or if it's inherent in the fact that with this camera I was using it with my computer's camera app. And the computer's onboard camera app, Windows camera app, allows me to go full screen. I would have loved to have been able to try this out on my laptop, but apparently the only app that it comes with or works with that I can tell, I haven't done a lot of research on it, like I did the Logitech, but there is no other app. The app that comes with it is just the disc you get. You plug that in your computer, you run it, and it just basically turns this into your PC cam. I put that disc in my laptop, ran the same programs, and it still didn't pick this up. So take that for what it is. Now the construction, as far as wiring and stuff goes, it's got nice heavy-duty wire. I like the fact that it's got a little volume control here for both left and right. That's awesome. It's got a left side, right side volume control. That's really cool. Now the cons. It is really cheap feeling. It's light. Now I've held a lot of webcams in the past. They've all felt pretty much as light as this. Some lighter. Some actually felt even cheesier than this. The other cons I didn't like. I couldn't get this to focus clear on me. Everything was in one focus, and it was just a hair blurry. I would say everything was a hair blurry. There's no focus adjustments on it, nothing like that. But could you use this to vlog with? Absolutely. If you were online and you were going to one of those online places where you just get a little picture of you and you're vlogging, this is going to do just fine, especially if you have the right lights. If your room is lit really well, this thing's going to do the job. I don't like the fact that it's only 720p. It's advertised as 1080p. You'll see, because I'm going to put both links to both of these in the video description. And it's listed at Amazon as a 1080p camera. It's not. It only goes up to 780. That's all it will allow me to take it up to. Well, what can I say about the Logitech? I like this camera. Number one, when you pull this out of the box, and as soon as you pick it up, it's heavy. This thing is substantial. I'm guessing it weighs over a pound. It's pretty beefy, and that is all basically in the stand that holds it. It's made of steel. It's not made of plastic, so your stand's not going to break. I also like the fact that this stand that comes with it is very, very adjustable. It opens up like this, and it will open up to a very wide position, completely horizontal like that. And it's not spring loaded like the other one. The other one's like a clothespin. Squeeze it, clip it, let go, and it sticks. It's either there or it isn't. This one gives you many positions to choose from. Also, I like the fact that it has a little 1/4 inch mount on the bottom that you can put this on a tripod. That's freaking awesome. They should all have that feature. This is supposed to be flipped out here, and that way when this goes down, it catches onto the computer. You know, that's the way it's supposed to be done. But what's nice, again, you can flip this down, completely close it, put it on a tripod, or just set it down somewhere. It's heavy. It's not going to slide around on you. I also like the fact that they gave us a little lid that we can close this to keep prying eyes from hackers from seeing what's going on. Say your laptop or your computer sitting in your bedroom. You don't want these perverts you know, looking at your daughter or your wife or, you know, or yourself. Even, you know, I don't want people looking at me naked. I'm no prize winner, but Jesus, I don't want people to see what I look like naked. So this gives me a privacy window that blocks that, and I just think it's cheap. It's a little snap-on add-on, but it's an awesome add-on. I love it. The cord is pretty heavy duty. I don't think it's quite as heavy as the cord on the Realtech, but it's not a flimsy cord. It has no adjustments in the cord. Everything is done with the PC. I also like the fact that this does record in 1080p. Okay, now for the cons, and there are a couple of them on here. It seems like the camera body itself is made of plastic. It's not made of metal. I wish the camera body would have been made of the same material that the rest of the device was made out of, just to give it a little more strength. I would have liked to have seen a volume control on the cord, like the other one had, because it's just easier to reach up to the volume control and turn it down, and that has left and right. So that would be awesome if I had that on here. This doesn't have that. The one thing I don't like is the fact that if I use it on my laptop, and at least this one will work on my laptop, I can't go full screen with it. I only get that little window. That's it. I realize not a lot of people aren't going to be using their webcams full screen. It's just a feature I wish they had, and they don't. Final thoughts, I would have to say, if I had to pick between the two, I think you guys already know which one it's going to be. It is definitely the Logitech. This thing just breeds quality through and through. Logitech is a huge name in the webcam market. So again, I'd have to give it to the Logitech. It's going to be hard for me to get rid of this one, but eventually I am going to give both of these cameras away. I do have to give the edge to the Realtech as far for packaging though. I like the box that the Realtech comes in. It's a plastic box. It snaps on all four sides, so it is secure. You put that camera in here, you could throw it in your bag and go, and it is secure. I love this. I hate cardboard boxes. I just don't like them. Cardboard boxes make the product seem cheap. So if I was to keep this Logitech, I would probably throw the Realtech on my PC cam back there, and this Logitech would be going in my camera bag with me, traveling around with me, and I'd be using it. I think the Logitech even has a little bit better quality than my onboard webcam that comes with my laptop. I hope you got something out of this video. I'm going to have a lot more videos to come. We're going to be doing some camcorder. Don't turn it yet. Yes, we're going to be doing some camcorder demonstrations and comparisons between camcorder versus DSLR and SLR, and let you guys see what you think. And I'll be doing a review on that Canon camcorder as soon as I get it as well. I have a lot of other things in the pipeline as far as tech gear goes. We're going to be doing reviews on them, and I'm going to be giving those products away too. I want to thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed watching the video, and I hope you learned something from it. Be looking for more tech videos. I'll be doing a video on a camcorder, of all things, a camcorder. Yes, but it's a Samsung camcorder. I think you guys are going to like that as well. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that notification bell icon. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I just want to thank you all for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.